Social Security is in real trouble. It will be there, but not in the form that it's been promised. What I mean by that is we promise people a certain amount of benefits based on what they paid in payroll taxes in their working life, but we don't have enough money to pay for that. And so in 2035, when the money that has been saved for the purposes of Social Security has all been depleted in the so-called trust funds, if we have done nothing by then, and we should have already done it, there will be an automatic benefit cut for every beneficiary of about 23, 24, 25%. Now that will happen for the Bill Gateses of the world, and that will happen to the poor impoverished widow who depends on Social Security for 100% of her benefit. That's not okay, right? That's not okay that is going to happen because our politicians have chosen not to address this issue. And like you can see in the Social Security Reformer tool that we have, there are lots of ways that you can come together with a bill to fix it. You can raise the retirement age because we're living longer. You can slow the growth of benefits for people at the top end who don't need them as much. You can raise the payroll tax rate or cap, the amount above which people don't pay any taxes. You have to do some combination of all of them, frankly, because we waited so long, the problem got really large. So you've got to do a little bit of everything. But what you really shouldn't do is wait another minute. And if there were one issue, I would say, well, not one issue that Congress should take up, because there's a lot of pressing issues. I mean, there's national security issues, all sorts of things. But if there is an issue that there's no excuse to be waiting on, it's reforming our Social Security system. So yes, part of your benefits will still be there, but not the ones you've been promised. And we're going to have to do some combination of slowing the growth of benefits, I think, for people who need them less, so that people who depend on them will still have them, and raising some revenues. But I honestly think there's a better use for revenues than putting it all into Social Security, because we are not investing in our kids. We are not investing in our human capital. We are not investing in the changes that are going on in our economy from globalization and technology. So, like, there can only be that one use of a dollar. Before I put more money for benefits for people other than those who really need them, I'd think about what the best use of that dollar is. And we're all going to have different preferences on how we fix it. So big place from where I come from is, and I think you guys from this podcast, but is we're all entitled to our different opinions. There's no right or wrong, but we're going to have to work them out and come up with some kind of a fix for Social Security and a whole lot of other urgent problems that we have been avoiding.